What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Don Jaye back again with another special edition of Red Pill and Chill. We got Andrew Tate and a couple other viral videos. Let's jump right into it. Yes, sir. So on the panel today, I want you to introduce yourself, your age, your name, what do you do for work, and relationship status. My bad.
My name is Taylor. I'm 23. I'm a nurse at the Children's Hospital, and I am single.
Oh, okay.
My name is Logan Shalise. I am 23. I am a wardrobe stylist and a bridal stylist, and your girl is single.
Damn, you sound like you. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Jasmine. I'm 23 as well, and I just do a little bit of this and that.
What does that mean? Nah, we ain't finna do that.
I'm just playing, but nah. I was a substitute teacher. I'm in school currently as well, working towards my master's, and yeah.
Okay.
She real smart.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
What's up, everybody? Y'all could call me Wolf. I'm 25 years old. I do a few different things, but part of what I do is I run a Red Pill show, help make men strong, teach ways to financial freedom, stuff like that. So check your boy out.
Yes, sir. All right, so the first question of the day is, so tough one. Let's get it. It's about to be on the screen. Why is dating hard in 2022? We're going to start with this way and go back this way.
I think social media got a lot of influence on it. A lot of times we compare ourselves to what we see online, compare our relationships or what somebody isn't doing to what we see others who are in different positions doing. Okay,
so you're saying social media is a big thing of why it's not working?
I'm not going to say it's a big thing of why stuff doesn't work, but it definitely adds a little extra hindrance to dating.
Okay.
I would say the same thing, but also just like how things have changed in society, like period. You know, that just like that back then type of love, it doesn't seem like it's really around like what we're used to seeing like with our parents maybe. I don't know everybody's situation. Yeah. But like me, my parents have been married for 25 years and it was that old school type of love. Like you had to go to the dorm, drop off them notes, babe. You outside with them. It doesn't really exist anymore, and it's because I really believe like it's because we're so advanced with technology and everything. Effort is not as much, and I don't know, like, social media is, I don't know, like everybody is constantly comparing to other people and what they think they should have.
Okay, so you would say social media is a big reason why. Okay.
It is.
Damn, all right.
Mm-hmm. It definitely does play a role, but also I feel like the whole independent woman wave, and, you know, everybody's a boss ass bitch, but every nigga can't take that.
What you mean?
Like, they're not able to just understand the fact that, yes, I do need you, but at the same time, if you weren't here, I'd still be straight, my nigga.
God damn. All right, so you personally have this attitude of, like, I guess I don't need men in a sense, or what?
It's not necessarily I don't need men, but just I feel like within a relationship, each person should be able to hold their own. I need you, but you're not my end all be all. I can be straight.
Okay. And specifically, what do you mean when you say I need you or I don't need you? We should bring our own. What does that mean? Does that mean finances? What does that mean?
Both, everything, all of that.
So you think a woman should bring finances to a relationship?
Financially, I can hold it down if I need to.
Okay.
Do you feel like that's a healthy way to approach a relationship? Just having the mindset that you don't need your partner?
That's not to say that's how I'm approaching you, but at any given time, if it comes down to it, and you ain't giving me what I need, I can give it to myself.
But if you have that mindset, you kind of are approaching it that way.
I guess I could be, but I mean, a nigga can either take it or leave it.
She's sassy. All right, go ahead.
Shit, bro, I could write a book about this shit, but I think a lot has changed. I think that traditionally men used to take a masculine role. They were more affirmative. They were more action takers. And I think that direction of that has changed. I think women are actually more affirmative than men now. Women are strong and independent, supposedly, but I actually think men take a feminine submissive role at this point, because like even the men that try to act like they're not submissive or they're not feminine are hiding shit from their wives or their girls or whatever. So I just think that the actual imperative of what it means to be a man versus what it means to be a woman not has changed, but has been misunderstood.
So what's the difference between misunderstood and changed?
Because if you're a man, you are a man. And if you're a woman, you are a woman. And I think if you are living in the masculine imperative, then you bring out the feminine within a woman. So you can not understand that and play different roles, but you're constantly going to end up in confused relationships versus like men and women that understand that imperative. They just tend to mesh a lot better.
Okay. And a follow-up question, whose fault would you say that is?
I say it's a man's fault.
Okay. I actually agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's a man's fault because let's go from the get-go, right? Like if you're a father and you got daughters and whatnot and you're not putting the right boundaries on them to make sure that they grow up to be actually strong and not independent but pure women, then you're going to end up with girls that know how to choose men. But if you don't have father figures in the household that are teaching women what it means to actually be with a good man that can actually take care of them, provide for them, provide security for them, etc., then it stems from a man.
Okay. All right, Trent, roll the video so then we get. You was about to say something?
I was gonna piggyback off.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, talk to us.
You just made the point of saying like fathers in the household. Some people don't have fathers in the household from the get go. So I think also it depends on like men that women have already been with. If a man is allowing a woman to do the things like quote unquote that men should already be doing, that's just further gonna progress into other relationships. So like for example, like if you know, men are supposed to open the door, right? But if I'm constantly opening the door for myself, why would I expect that?
Yeah. So exactly, it goes right back to it's a man's fault, because if there was actually dudes out there that knew how to treat women, because I don't believe in treating women poorly or badly, but I believe in being a man and doing what you want to do, not to like crazy extents or whatever. But point being that as a man, if you truly believe in something and you feel like you should be doing it, you shouldn't be having to hide that from your woman. You should be straight up and be like, yo, this is who I am. This is what I do.
That's the third subject of tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right, Trent, play the video.
That they got something that they don't have, so they only fuck with niggas who got bread, and then turn around and be mad when them type of dudes who got a bunch of money want every bitch. These same bitches will turn around and pay Chris Brown $1,000 to take pictures with him. You feel me? See, hold up. They charge broke niggas to chill with them, but the more money you got, the less you got to spend. See, women only want to deal with dudes who don't have no opinion. That's why you see a lot of these bad chicks with these goofy-ass, soft-ass niggas who ain't gonna challenge them on nothing, who ain't gonna ask them no questions. Any man that got his own shit taken care of, don't need their money, don't need their pussy, they don't want to deal with a nigga like that. They want a nigga that they could talk to crazy and disrespect them because they don't want no structure. They scared of real men, you feel me? Because a real man ain't gonna let them talk crazy and do all that goofy dumb shit.
So modern-day men are more feminine more than ever.
Definitely.
Why is dating so hard?
Pause. Going back this way, do you think women pick dominant guys, or like you were saying, the more feminine guys that they can run over?
So I think women...
And your thoughts on the video.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Homeboy. I mean, I think women generally tend to choose, in their early years, they try to choose dudes that are like, you know, strong, affirmative, make money, have their shit together, are fit, etc. But when they realize that the same women that are hunting down these dudes that are successful and affirmative and have their shit together, etc., are not going to take the type of women that are pursuing them seriously. These men tend to then settle down with women that are like more low-key and modest and kind of like, you know, take care of traditional wifey capabilities and whatnot. And then, yeah, I mean, men have definitely gotten more feminine. So like what girls do, I feel like, is they go through these men and then they deal with these men for a period of time and then realize that, yo, this man is not going to take me seriously, and eventually come to a point where they realize that, oh shit, I'm going to have to settle and I'm going to have to be with a man who is feminine because it's the only type of man that's willing to commit to me.
Okay. Thoughts on the video, and then same question. All right, no, speak the truth.
Men definitely do give the feminine vibe nowadays, but for me, I respect a man that is affirmative. You take action. You let me lead you. What I gotta tell a nigga how to be a nigga for? That's on you. So I'm gonna follow your lead. I'm not with that.
So you do you agree with the video or you disagree with the video?
In the middle.
You in the middle? Okay.
But I seen the rest of the video and he said some.
Yeah. No, I got the rest of it.
Can I challenge?
Go ahead. Yeah.
So initially at the start of this podcast, you said you go into a relationship with the attitude that, yo, I'm independent. I don't really need him. I'm down to be with him. But if he's not there, like, I'm still going to be all right. You think a man who's a leader is going to want something like that?
You think that's how I go into a relationship. That's not what I said. That's what I do.
That's what you assume. She meant.
She said that.
Sassy.
I ain't trying to come at you. I'm just saying you said that.
It is what I said. That is fact. That's what I said. That's what I'm taking it at life, period. If you're coming into my life, you know that regardless, if you down, know that I can handle the shit as well. It's not always gonna be 50-50 regardless in a relationship. If you down one moment, I can pick us up. If I'm down, then I'm gonna
as it should be like. Yeah, right. I agree with that, yeah. I'm just saying that, like, generally speaking, me and my homies talk about this, and like when I settle down with a woman or whatever, like if the woman could even, if I'm settling down with a woman and she can even possibly think about the fact that she can live without me and she can be without me and she doesn't need me, I wouldn't want to be with her. I would want to commit to a woman that is truly committed to me, because I feel like that's like the root of feminine loyalty.
For sure.
So tell me, in your head, do you think there's any small space, any capacity in your woman's mind that she does not need you, or you think she's just all in her brain like,
well,
I need to be with this nigga?
It's neither, though. It's neither. It's not that she's sitting there thinking I need him or whatever. She understands that that's not what life is about. She's not stuck in an ego battle. She knows that she has certain responsibilities. She knows I have certain responsibilities. Right. We handle our responsibilities well, and we don't even come to a point where I'm talking about, baby, do I need you or not? And she doesn't do this reciprocate either. We just know that, yo, I got a role to fill. You got a role to fill. We operate best when we're both filling our roles, and in order to bring the best out of each other, we both should be doing that.
Right. So it takes reciprocal energy.
For sure.
From both parties.
Yeah,
so
sure.
if I have to be, or come to a point where it takes that I need to step away and this ain't not working out, I can't handle whatever.
Nah, that's fair. I don't like. I think if a dude don't know how to treat you right, you should leave him.
Yeah.
I was talking about earlier. If a dude doesn't know how to take care of you, shouldn't be wasting your time with a dude like that. I'm just saying that the dudes that are willing to settle down with girls and take care of girls or whatever don't want their female even thinking about the fact that they can leave. They want true feminine loyalty. I wouldn't have to think about that
because you've shown me that you're going to take care of me.
I respect that.
But is it more so thinking about leaving, or because I mean at the end of the day, you don't ever want to be with somebody who can't self-sustain. Like, so that
codependency is crazy.
But wait, no. So the thing is, right? Like, you don't want to be with somebody who can't handle their own. You don't want to be with somebody who, like, came into the relationship. I'm not saying like not needing you, but like that has to depend on you fully. So at the end of the day, it's not somebody walking around saying, oh, you know, I could do whatever I want. I can do, you know, I can handle myself if I leave today. But you still don't want to be with somebody who's sitting here on their feet, not doing nothing, because you gonna sit here and
it's never that they're not doing anything. And that's the thing. A lot of modern women have this mentality, and a lot of modern men do too. They both think this way. But the fact that people are even thinking about the fact that, oh, I'd be good without you, I don't really need you, like, you better act right or I'll leave, or some shit like that, that's all contradictory to what a relationship is supposed to be about. My shorty doesn't think about leaving me. I don't think about leaving my shorty. If I was to ever not be with my shorty, I would still take care of her financially. I would still take care of my kids financially. But my shorty's not sitting around thinking about if I'm going to do her wrong. She's doing what she got to do in the crib. She's fulfilling the responsibilities that come with being a traditional wife. And in return, I provide protection, security, direction, and I make sure that she and the kids will always be okay.
Okay. And then you, same question.
So with the video, I will say, he was saying women. I'm not one of those women who chooses the rather feminine guys. If I see that, we cutting it off. We chopping it off, babe. I can't do that because I'm one of the women who challenges my man, and I don't mean I don't mean in a toxic way. I'm one of those women like.
Then what do you mean?
I want my man to tap into like his emotional, his mental, all of that. That's what I need from you because that's what I'm gonna be giving you. Like I don't like that bare minimum shit.
What do you mean when you say bare minimum? Because I don't see how him not, I guess, showing you his problems or his concerns or crying or whatever is bare minimum.
I do. I mean, I feel like when you're in a relationship, it's supposed to be your safe haven. You're supposed to seek refuge in your relationship. So it's like if you're coming home or whatever, or like even if we don't live together, whatever the case may be, and you're still like not finding peace in me all the way. You're not like, you're still stressing. You're not confiding in me or whatever. Like, I feel like, what are we really doing?
Okay, hold on real quick. So why would he confide in you if majority of women will find that repulsive or weak or feminine and then leave that dude?
Well, I don't know. Speaking for them, I'm not like that.
I got you, but how would he know? If all y'all look the same, all y'all act the same, how would he know that you're different?
I don't look the same. I don't act the same. Baby, he gonna
You got a
have
vagina,
to,
boo-boo. I'm talking about women as in of all women, all right? So
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, me, I'm being real. I'm not like other women. I mean, he'll just have to experience me, and I give my all. When I am dealing with somebody and we're being serious, I do put everything down on the table, on the plate. Like, I ask about a man's mental. I ask, like, everything. Like, that's just me naturally. I care about how you are doing. Okay. If this is a partnership, if we're trying to get serious, if we're trying to get to the nitty gritty, like, I do need to know these things about you. And I feel like that's what I'm here for. That's what you should be there for too. This is a partnership.
You about to say something? Go ahead.
I got to raise my hand, bro. Nah. So I actually like the fact that you said that. Like, nah. So you said you want a partnership and you said you want a man. So all foundation, if you met a man and you guys were going on dates and you were just hanging out, whatever, and every time homie came through and he was complaining about something and he was like, oh, I got into an argument with my brother today, or my mom said this, or my pop said this, or some shit like that, you wouldn't find that unattractive?
So let me tell you, because I just kind of recently got out of something like that. It was a guy that I was talking to. He was always going through some shit, like some bad energy. Like, man, people don't want me to be great, this, that, and the third. I'm not mobile right now. My car, my this, my that, my da-da-da.
So this is where I feel like there's a misunderstanding, right? Because you're saying it's a partnership, yeah, but in a partnership, there's no point of being partners if both partners are bringing the same exact thing to the table. Yes. So men want you to be emotional, or not even necessarily we want you to be emotional, but females generally operate out of a more of an emotional place. So they're more chaotic with their emotions. And I think it's attractive to women when they're around men that are stoic and stable and are able to hold their ground in the face of obstacle and struggle. Because it shows a woman that, okay, no matter what we face from a security standpoint, this man is going to be able to handle whatever comes our way. So I think women are generally looking to be with men that are stoic, and men like women who are healthy emotionally, because it shows a sign of this woman hasn't been with multiple men.
Yes. Go ahead.
That's cute. That was real cute. But I mean, no, for real. Like, if I see somebody that's like, you know, stable, that can take all of that, like, I also want to see, like, yo, like, what's the bad side? Like, I need to see that too.
The thing is,
phases of your person.
I need to see what you're going through.
But I wouldn't want to see the masculine in my woman. I wouldn't want to see my woman be able to throw up hands and fight and shit.
But how's that being masculine, opening up your heart to your person?
It's not about what you said is you want a man who can find peace in you, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the right point. I think men generally tend to look for peace in their women, but I feel like venting itself is a feminine concept. I feel like the more a man talks about his problems and his struggles, the more he starts to spiral into that place within himself, which is why when you said, oh, I met a man and he was constantly going through shit and he always has something going on, it's because he's stuck in a cycle of complaining. Complaining is okay for women because men are there to kind of hear them out, and it's almost like the masculine and feminine imperative. But when a man is constantly complaining, he's basically drowning in self-pity, and he's going to be in a place that's not very attractive to women.
Well, then that's when you can make the decision on if you want to keep on dealing with him and you help that man, or you can stop. Like, I stop, but I'm still like trying to help him actively, like, get through these things. Like,
do you want to though? It kind of feels like you have to raise him, no?
Do I get tired of feeling like I'm playing mama? Hell yes. Yeah. Hell yes. But do I also feel like I know that it is hard being a black man and they go through all these different things, and just men in general? I know it is hard for y'all. And do I want to help y'all? Do I sympathize with y'all? Hell yeah.
I don't.
I do.
No man.
I do.
I got no sympathy for no man.
So if you're going through certain things, you're really going through something. Say you and your girl, y'all have you seen that movie with Kevin Hart? Had the baby with his wife. Wife died after giving birth. You wouldn't want nobody to have no sympathy for you at all.
All right, sympathy is complete. Sympathy is when you feel bad for somebody. I wouldn't want somebody to be like, oh my God, his life is so hard. I would want somebody to be a supportive figure for sure. I would want people around me that can help me go through that. But I don't need nobody looking at me like, oh damn, bro, this guy's really going through some shit. I feel so bad for him. Nah, I don't want nobody looking at me with pity.
And I understand that, but it's a natural thing. Go ahead, Jazzy.
I don't think your woman would come at you out of a place of pity. Like, boo-hoo, cry me a river right now. No, let's talk this out, figure out where the root of this is coming from, and assess the situation. Let's figure out how we're going to get through this. And then at the end of the day as well, it boils down to you personally. Are you going to wake up, pick up the next day and be like, this shit's going to be better than yesterday?
For sure. So the advice that I personally give men is, if you're in an emotional place, just don't say nothing, don't do nothing, wait for it to pass. Because emotionally, as a man, the cycle of emotion is completely different for men and women. Women are able to process their emotions and understand what they're feeling and then maybe cry it out and finally feel better. For a man, when he starts to operate out of a place of emotions, he digs himself into a ditch and makes poor decisions that lead him further and further down that ditch.
Is every man like that, though?
This is how men operate.
Yeah.
Is that how every man is?
Look
Not
outside.
every. We're not gonna say every. We never use the word every.
man?
Majority. We say majority.
In
over
generalities.
here.
Generalities.
Yeah, we use majority over here.
But I mean, so I feel like if us as women, like, we're placed and we're here as those creatures who know how to go through our emotions and everything, if we want to help y'all with that, what's the problem?
But the problem is, what's your capacity of help, right? So if we complaining or venting to you, there is a possibility that you might start looking at us weak and then leave us. So why would we even take that chance when we can go to our friends, our guy friends that are literally, number one, fits better because they're going through the same things, and number two, they're not going to judge us the same way you would judge us.
How you know I'm gonna judge you? You know me?
You wanna be
Majority
strong
of
for your
girls,
woman,
you got that? Yeah, well, come on now, let's stop the cap.
That will come down to
I'm not
understanding
saying
your partner.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't judge, but me helping and still just like seeing you for you and not like judging everything, and like I actively be wanting to help. Like,
and I think any man would appreciate that. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be emotional with your woman at all. I don't want to be misunderstood. I feel like you should operate in a place where you're intentionally and rationally emotional. What that means is, yeah, you have a woman and, you know, you obviously have to connect with her in a place of emotions, because if you don't, that's just weird and you got psychopathic tendencies. But I feel like as a man, you have to be very strategic about when you're getting emotional and what you're speaking to your woman about, because as Don said, men and women operate in completely different realities. So a lot of times when we're talking to women about our problems, they're giving us solutions that are not productive to the masculine nature. Versus when you talk to your boys about shit like that, they're able to actually tell you because they're going through the same things.
Yeah.
For sure, we can't identify you as a man. I can't tell you how to be a man. But if there's some aspect you feel like, oh, I think I should come to my woman about this, have that space.
Yeah, for sure.
I get that, but that in lies again the problem of, if you look at that dude as something of someone that's supposed to be your security, and then you see that his security is lacking, you may look elsewhere. That's the bottom line for most of this whole conversation.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay, now thoughts on the video?
I don't even remember the video. I'm not even gonna lie. There's so much going on.
So much going on. All right, so then question, do women choose submissive dudes over dominant dudes? That was the main purpose of the video.
Okay.
I mean,
To control them because they don't want to be checked by dominant dudes, etc.
I'm not gonna say it. Well, it could be a control thing. If we're speaking in majorities and generalizations, women nowadays, like our generation, definitely, just because most women are going in with the mindset of, like she had said earlier, I don't need a man. So I mean, you're gonna go with somebody who you feel like you can control and get them to do what you want to do, versus someone who's really gonna sit you down and be like, look,
we ain't doing that, boundaries, etc. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like,
Would you say that's majority of women or the minority of women?
I'm not gonna say either one. I think it's a general thing, so I'm not gonna say it's the majority or the minority, but it's definitely a common theme.
Okay. We got some super chats real quick. Mr. Reclaim Your Throne. Where is he at?
Here.
Oh, I see it. I got it. Trent. He says, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. He says, damn, bro, they coming off the gates. We know y'all 3 or 4s have don't have no daddy at home. Find a male mentor from your mother's family. No excuses. So I think he was talking about,
What's a 304?
3 or 4 is a hoe.
Oh, that's cute.
No. So the main point is, though, you can find mentors in your mother's side of the family. Because I think he was talking about what you was talking about.
I mean, that's very privileged to say, but cool.
She said, fuck you, nigga. All right. K. Britton. Huh?
Nothing.
Oh.
Anyway.
K. Britton says, can we get a 360 spin from the nurse? Bro, man, y'all got your cape on, bro. What's going on? Thank you for that super chat, though. I appreciate it. All right. Who we at? Diego says, orange and green be giving him the meanest side eye. Hey.
Nah, I feel like we're friends. We're not friends?
You believe in... Never mind.
I thought we was
I'm
friends.
not gonna start this.
That was
Just like,
cute.
nah. Just like, nah.
Nah, I mean, we here discussing. I don't know you. You don't know me. But we're here discussing.
Okay. All right. What else we at? Theos is another super chat. He says, Orange and Green, describe to us what makes you special.
I wouldn't say I'm special. I would just say I am not like any other woman. I am me. Like, there are a lot of things that I just know about myself that, you know, other women, they're just not like me. I didn't say I was special.
Name one.
In a relationship, I like to practice Yab Yum yoga with my man.
Okay.
What's that?
Let's say what is
Yab
that?
Yum meditation is when you meditate with your partner, and it's really powerful for a man's mental and emotional stability. You speak positivity in one another. That's why I say a man should come and seek refuge in his woman, and vice versa. It's like a very intimate moment, and y'all can search it. It's YAB, Yab Yum, YUM.
Okay.
No funny. I would definitely do that shit.
Yeah, it sounds
Like, I
dope.
really,
Yeah.
when I'm in a relationship, when I'm with my man, I really want to learn that male figure in my life.
For sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's
And then
the
Trent, can you load up the next video while I continue with the super chats? All right. Gus sends a super chat. He says, a boss babe in her late 20s and so on has been lied by society and feminism. What are your thoughts before I continue this sentence? He said a boss babe in her 20s has been lied to by society and feminism. Meaning that feminism has lied to you. Okay, never mind. Let's continue. And turned you into the independent masculine man that they always wanted to date. Thoughts? All right, moving on.
You guys get what that's saying? You guys understand what he's saying?
First of all, we're 23. We're not in our late 20s, so we don't have that mindset yet. You know, completely of like.
I think more so it's the whole point of like when you get to that point, that based off like what you've gone through in society and what you're supposed to be told that you do, instead of finding a man that you want, you end up turning into the man that you want.
Any
That's
thoughts?
basically what
At
he's
that
saying,
point,
right?
I hope I got my man already.
All right. All right, next. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Toothbrush. The fuck? These chicks masculine AF.
Yo,
So then that goes back to homeboy comment.
Dudes be so weird. This dude's name's Freshest Toothbrush. What's good with you, cuz?
What the fuck?
What's wrong with you, bro?
You got the cape on. All right, GQ's in the building. He says, I'll send you $50 if you do the Lil Uzi I Just Want to Rock dance. Nigga, no. Nigga. Fuck you, bro. But thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate it. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Last super chat, and then we're moving on. Sensei sends a super chat. He says, why is Orange arguing about men displaying emotion to women if she left her boyfriend who did that? Ooh.
First off, never said that was my boyfriend. Next, it's not that I left my boyfriend. Like, again, that wasn't my boyfriend. I'm still texting him actively and trying to help him through all of the different trials and tribulations and adversities that he is going through right now. So get the facts, babe. Next, more than $5 next time.
Damn. She getting real sassy. All right, let's get the other video, Trent. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. What if you don't shut your ass up? You got your cape on. No, I'm talking about Yoko Donna. Well, I don't know the fuck who says that. Yeah, go ahead.
Get back together. I'll fix it. I'll mediate. Imagine the Twitch stream where I'm the mediator. I'm the marriage counselor. You and her.
Hold on, pause it real quick. Actually, we're gonna start back on this way and go come back around. So actually, we went this way. So let's go back this way. All right. The question before the video is: when a woman says she needs space or a break, is the relationship over?
No.
What you mean?
I mean, I think space and a break is healthy on either end.
Oh God.
No, I mean,
Why you say that?
Because I think just being in somebody's space for so long, we've talked about this before. Being in somebody's space for so long, everyone needs their own space, needs their own peace of mind, and just clear from whatever they have going on. Sometimes it's hard to kind of not do your own thing, but like be your own person when you're constantly in somebody else's space, in somebody else's energy. And you just need that kind of like reset. And it's not even like a break as in like I'm going to go fuck around and do something else with somebody, but just like a mental.
Stop the cap.
Ain't nobody capping. Come on now. You
Go
know
ahead.
me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, just a mental reset just from everything, just to kind of be better.
Okay, so have you went on a break and then got back with the dude, and y'all actually worked out type shit?
I mean, we're not together now, but like it worked out for the time being. Yes.
Okay. And when you was on this break, did him or you deal with other people?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Same question.
For me, when that space or break,
Nah, she did.
when it starts coming, it's like I just mentally I'm probably just
Checked out.
I'm checking out.
Yeah.
I'm checking out.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no point in that. What is a break? What are we breaking from?
Yeah.
We
Facts.
breaking
I
up.
agree. I agree.
Shit, I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like it depends on the context of the break. Like, I feel like it's okay if shorty's like, oh, like, you know, can I go live at my mother's house for the next week just to, like, I don't know, reconnect and take some space? Then, yeah, maybe sure, fine, go ahead. But I feel like if it's like a legitimate conversation, like, hey, I think we need some space from each other, then have all the space you need, baby. Just don't come back.
Yes. So just piggyback off of that. If she want to break, just break up with her. Fuck somebody else. Deal with somebody else. Point blank. Period. All right. Trent wrote a video. Thank you, Mo.
But she will have to admit I was right that no one grew apart. She just grew into a new dick.
Say less.
She made OnlyFans yesterday.
She's been doing a lot more than that, G. I don't know why you're worried about a fucking website. OnlyFans. That's a website. Don't worry about that. She's been up to a lot fucking more.
No,
how many times she not replied to at night? How many times she been asleep by 9 p.m.?
She's different, bro. She's different.
She's different. Yeah. She's super different, bro. 100%. She's so different. You know your problem? If I split up with a girl, I sit there and understand that females don't like to downgrade. And I say, okay, she now has to meet another man with hundreds of millions of dollars, who's an ex-athlete or kickboxing world champion, who's strong and smart and interesting and funny, and the most famous martyr of Earth for trying to crack the Matrix. There's no competition, but your problem is, you're so fucking normal. Yeah, you have a Twitch stream, who gives a shit? You look like Joe Schmo, you act like Joe Schmo, you do Joe Schmo shit. So if she'll fuck a man like you, she'll fuck basically anybody. And that means that she can get a guy from KFC or Starbucks or fucking some other random Twitch clown, and you can get replaced so quick. That's what your problem is. I don't have that problem. You do. Bring your ex.
Pause. All right, we can go back around this way. What are your thoughts on the video?
Can I say one thing?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
He's a clown.
Who's a clown?
He's a clown. The one. He was bullying him.
My God.
No, he was.
Now we about to have a real
him.
conversation.
I don't
That's
care.
not bullying. That's
bullying.
tough love. That's
That
the difference
was
with that's the difference between men and women. Y'all maybe speak indirectly. We speak very directly. We speak, hey nigga, you fat as fuck. You need to get your ass in the gym. Period.
But the way that he was getting on him, he was tearing him down.
I think Tate definitely strokes his own ego when he talks.
A little bit.
But ideally speaking, like I feel like to a man, so about the video, you should speak to men that way. If you don't speak to men directly and you beat around the bush, they're gonna do the same shit over and over again.
Yep. But
as far as the actual video goes, I slightly agree because I feel like the way that I approach women now versus when I was broke is completely different. When I was broke and I would approach women, there was more of like an attachment factor. There was more like, I really want to be with her and I love her. But I've realized that modern women don't appreciate that. Like, ideally, I would love to be a romantic. I would love to be like, I want to take care of you, baby. Come into my arms. Let me do this for you. Modern women don't appreciate that shit.
Facts.
So what are you now?
So the way I feel about women now is I still believe in honoring women. I still believe in honoring women. I still believe in taking care of women, all of that. But I just don't come with an attachment factor in the sense of like, like I really have to be with her. If a shorty wants to enter my life, she's welcome to if I allow her. And if she wants to stay, she's allowed to stay. But I'm definitely not hell-bent on, I need a girl to make my life what it is.
Okay, so you're not codependent. Got you.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't say that though. I'm definitely dependent on my shorty.
I like that. Okay.
I feel like.
And actually, real quick, in what ways? Because I want to be very specific. What do you mean?
I mean, in a lot of ways. So
give me top three. Top three.
Going back to your thing about being partners and finding peace, I think women have a healing power. I feel like when I'm around my shorty, I don't need to say much. I would just heal. Like she makes me, I don't want to say feel better, but she's inspiration. She makes me want to do more than I do right now. So definitely she's a source of inspiration. She cooks, which is, that's the way to a man's heart. If shorty don't know how to cook, then I mean, that's the way to a man's heart. And I mean, there's a lot of other ways, bro. Like just, she basically
just nurturing aspect.
Yeah, she's very nurturing. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like there is some validity to what he was saying because, okay, I'm I'm going back and forth between us and them. Okay, because for them, they're not looked at hard as when they're dating people and they date somebody up.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Break that down.
So, she's mid-level, right?
Okay.
But who she ends up with is somebody who is financially top tier or whatever. Like they marry up.
Mm-hmm.
But for a black woman,
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes that's looked at as, she's a gold digger.
Mm.
But them,
By who though? Because I don't.
society.
Yeah, we talking in general, right?
Jeez.
Like,
just ask it, though.
it's like, oh, you money hungry. Oh, you looking for a way out. You looking for this and that. But for them, it's like expected.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, when you have money, y'all do expect that shit too.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Y'all expect more. Like, I feel like men that have more money, that are more established or whatever, more than the woman that they may be with, y'all take advantage of that. It's like y'all expect a lot.
I would say as a man starts to make more money, there's certain qualities that you need in order to make that type of money. And as men start to make that money, it's not the fact that they're making so much money that changes them. It's the fact that they are able to develop these qualities. And when they develop these qualities, they realize they become a lot more attractive to women. And when they're a lot more attractive to different types of women, they realize they have options and they don't have to basically be heartfully attached to one girl.
Yeah.
But
And the word is leverage.
Just as you're saying that, just never forget where you're coming from. Like,
For sure.
I feel like you should always be humble enough to just remember, as like, you got it now, but baby, this shit could be gone and you could be right back where you were.
For sure.
I agree.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I agree.
So that's why I just feel like everybody should move like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, baby.
No, okay, I got you. But what are your thoughts on the video? Even though you said it at first.
I know I really felt like he was bullying him because I feel like
Oh
he
my
might have been like a sweet guy.
What's up with this bully shit versus tough love? What's the difference?
When you are coming for a person, and I feel like also he does not know that man like that.
How you know?
I'm just going on. I didn't say that he doesn't, but I just feel like he didn't. I just feel like he was just tearing him down. I know what that feels like.
Okay.
But you realize he voluntarily, like, the context of the situation, like, he voluntarily keeps going back to Tate and asking him for advice and telling him about his, like, he's basically his life coach.
Yes.
And I mean, that's cute, but there's a certain way that you can do things and not tear somebody down.
But this is why.
At a certain point, you just be like, hey, bro, I done told you this 1,000 times already when you gonna get it. So
But
maybe I gotta.
I mean, that's the same type of tough love he just gave him and said, though, just
Yes.
not in those words. His approach is completely different.
Yeah, like,
And
he
we
could
might
just
not
have a
agree
different
with it,
approach, I
but
feel.
No, have the same approach, fellas. Period.
It's still gotta be
Point
a
blank.
tough love thing.
It's tough love. Now, for your mom or the females in your life, yeah, they can come to you indirectly. They can nurture you. They can build you up. But as a dude, you got to be straight, honest, to the point. Or a lot of people won't get it.
It's crazy because I am a very straightforward person. Am I not, Jazzy? When it come to these
Like,
men,
don't ask me.
She said, "Don't at me, man."
when it come to these men, Jasmine, am I not? Am I sometimes harsh? Go ahead and say yes or no.
Why she doing that?
Just say yes or no. I can be. No, I really can.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a certain way, like, that I still go about. I'll put it this way: my mouth, ooh, that bitch will cut you. Okay, for one, like. And I'm growing from this because I used to, like, I was the one who would just dig and just go real deep, like, and make you just feel like anything but a man.
So then why would a man trust you with his problems?
That was me before. That's not me no more.
Okay.
I feel like the difference is, like, if you're with a dude and his breath stinks, you'd be like, baby, you want some gum? Or, like, oh, you don't want to, like, maybe you should just checking up on your hygiene or some shit like that. If my boy's breath stinks, I'm like, bro, your breath stinks.
Yes.
No, I dated my ex for 3 years, and his breath used to stink because he did not eat like that. And I used to say, you need to fix that shit. It's not attractive. You look way better than what the fuck your breath smells like, and we need to actively
better
do
than what your breath
something.
smells like. It's
we
crazy.
need to actively do something to fix that, and that was that. No, I'm straightforward.
No, I mean, I
Fix
believe
that.
it. I just think, generally speaking, women aren't that straightforward. Not saying you're not. You probably are. I'm just saying, generally speaking, women tend to, like, more, not beat around the bush, but they like to, like, soften the blow.
It's
Whereas
like
just
falling
indirect.
into complacency.
You said
in a
what?
way. It's just falling into complacency. Like, I'm gonna accept this little piece of him because everything else just checks off the blocks.
Oh, that's a different topic though. All right. What's your thoughts on the video?
I mean, he definitely had a point. I think the way he said it, Like, you do have to give the whole tough love aspect of it. And if your girl is constantly sitting here, she made her OnlyFans, you can't be oblivious to what she was doing.
No. She left them and made her OnlyFans. I want that to be clear.
So they weren't together?
So so he was saying that she left you and she needed space or whatever the fuck to, and then she made her OnlyFans. And then Andrew basically saying she's doing much more than OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't just wake up and just decide to break up with somebody and just make OnlyFans the same day. So.
Exactly. All right, we got some super chats real quick. Damn, they coming for your neck, bro. He said, I want to be Myron so bad. Thank you for the super chat. You want any clapbacks?
Nah, it must suck to be able to type and articulate your ideas. I wouldn't know what that feels like, though.
Ronald sends a super chat. He says, most modern women are single because they got the ideal husband in the friend zone. Ooh, what are y'all thoughts on that? We can just go back around this way.
Be wrong.
Damn.
No, I'm for real. Because honestly, like, they talk about all the time, like, the person that you really gonna find to like be like your long-term partner, like your significant other, is the person that you really not gonna go for. Is the person that you constantly like putting off to the side. And especially in society now, we so quick to go off looks. You gonna sit here and some dude gonna be doing everything that you ask him for, but you gonna be looking at this person who look like what you want to be with. Ignoring
Fellas, stay out the friend zone. Go ahead.
Hey.
I agree.
Damn, see? Fellas, stay out the friend zone again. Stay out the friend zone.
I agree. Just like what she said off looks, like all we have at the beginning of any encounter with someone is our visual attraction.
I got you. Okay.
Am I wrong? You see somebody offer it. What are you seeing? You're seeing their body. You're seeing their face. You're seeing the way they walk, what they're wearing. That is all visual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, not to me, because what you're wearing is deeper than just your visual.
Of course, but I'm saying just off rip with visuals, you know. But I do think like a lot of women now, like, definitely friend zoning that really sweet man that's doing everything. And it's kind of sad.
Be toxic, fellas. Be toxic.
It's kind of sad.
Oh, I just feel like move how you want to move.
Oh, God.
Because everybody ain't trustworthy. So, you know.
What you mean?
If you think she got one, go get you one too, my boy.
Well, hold on. What do you mean by that? I'm confused.
It's not confusing. So if you feel like you being friend zone, go find you a new chick.
Oh, then okay, I agree with that. Yeah. What the fuck? And then any thoughts on that friend zone shit?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. Most modern women have their ideal husbands in the friend zone. But as a man, it's completely unproductive for you to be in the friend zone. There's no reason for you to be friends with a woman who's keeping you in a bag and coming back to you and venting to you, and you're getting absolutely no benefit / no type of like reciprocation / return from her. Yeah. It's actually a liability, I would argue.
Yes, me too, actually. Don't have no female friends, actually. All right, let's see. Next super chat. We have Eric in the building. Thank you for the super chat. He says, you want men to communicate like women, and we don't. I think he's talking about what you said earlier.
I never said that. I didn't say you had to communicate like a woman. I was just saying I would rather you communicate your emotions and just how you're feeling a little bit more. Yeah, assumptions next.
All right. Super chat. Amen in the building. Thank you for the super chat. He says, y'all be capping, talking like you've got men figured out, telling them how to do things. I think, again, he's going to talk about you. Don't you got exes? Y'all crazy, just saying. Any rebuttals? Nothing.
I didn't say that I had men figured out.
I'm done. I'm done. All right, next. Yeah. Damn. Lame fucker again says Myron is daddy, bro.
That's a
you
good for
sus,
you,
bro. You
yeah,
sus,
sus, bro.
Bro, you sound a little sus right now, boy. Take the cape off.
Oh yes, this for me.
Sensei says thanks for correcting me. I should have used a guy you were talking to instead of boyfriend since you're in the streets. Damn. You left him anyway. I pray for the man or cat that has to deal with her. He's talking to you. Any rebuttals?
I'm not in the
Why y'all attacking characters, bro?
I don't even give a damn. What she say? I don't stress my name because I be smoking weed. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Sensei.
All right.
You ain't
Moving on.
sensei and shit.
Moving on. South God sends a super chat. He says, "What the fuck? Chill out with that, bruh." Yeah, I don't know who the fuck. Yeah, he's
For $1.99.
8-year-old Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
8-year-old Twitter fingers.
Twitter fingers. All right, Trent, roll the next video. That's this one might trigger the ladies. Roll the yeah, that one. Yep. And like the video while he's getting that ready. Like the video. And we got one more super chat while he's doing that. Lame motherfucker. Dose and lame motherfucker. Take all Myron talking points.
Dang, why are they coming for you?
The profile picture, that's you? The profile picture?
He just took that picture.
He literally just took the picture and made it. Yes.
They be trolling. Yeah,
They be trolling. Yeah.
You got fans.
This chat.
Fans.
I
with it.
guess.
You don't want to shout nobody out.
Nah, I'm straight. I'm used to this shit. They're trolls. They be trolling.
All right, Trent, you ready? Like the video.
Then if you being faithful to one woman or being faithful to women, 9 times out of 10 you either a simp or you been brainwashed to think like a woman, and I'm gonna explain why. It's in a woman's nature to want a man that's tall, a man that's handsome, a man that's successful, and a man that's a leader. It's in a man's nature to want to have sex with as many women as possible. What women do is they try to brainwash men and saying, I'm faithful and loyal with my body as a woman, and you as a man need to be faithful and loyal with your body. And you as a man, if you submit and comply to a woman's demands, then 9 times out of 10, you're a simp. And I'm going to tell you why. You as a man cannot tell a woman to suppress her nature. You can't tell her, stop liking men that's 6 feet tall. Stop liking men that's successful. Stop liking men that's ambitious. But yet you let her turn around and tell you, stop having sex with other women. Be loyal like how I am. If you submit to that and you comply, you're a simp. No man that's successful or a man that has options is faithful to one woman. Let's run down the list. Drake, not faithful to one woman. Chris Brown, not faithful to one woman. Future, not faithful to one woman. LeBron James, not faithful to one woman. I know that may trigger y'all, but the truth is the truth. Men that actually have options and are successful are not faithful to one woman. The only men that's faithful to women are simps and men that get disrespected on a consistent basis. If you being faithful to one woman...
Let's talk about it. They all looking at me crazy right now.
Can you like hit like a little dun, 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 dun.
I don't have that one. I ain't got that one. They looking at me crazy right now. Go over this way. Let's go. Thoughts on the video. Let's go. And let me put the question on the screen so y'all can have at it. Are you a simp if you are faithful to women?
I feel like if you choose to be faithful to a woman and you want to be a simp, that's on you. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No. I mean, what are you concerned about being judged by? Like, by who?
It's not necessarily judged by. It's suppressing your urges of what you want.
I mean, it's not even like really suppressing your urges. Like, if that's something you want to do, then cool, but not.
Sorry, continue.
No, go ahead.
I was going to push back on what you said. So do you think you should necessarily be following all of your urges as a man?
No. No, but at the same time, you still should be able to exercise some of those urges.
For sure. You should do that with your woman. That's why you're with her, right?
Or don't be in a relationship at all.
Oh my God.
Or if y'all freaky enough, go ahead with the little open relationship polygamy type shit.
Okay. Do you think most women are down for that?
No.
Okay. So if you were a regular dude, do you think you can handle that, or take that, or even try to do that with your girl?
I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I do believe monogamy is not really ideal right now, and I feel like it's getting worse.
But for who though? For men or for women or for both?
For both. I ain't gonna lie, cause let me tell you something.
I'll wait my turn.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good conversation. Let's get it.
I've been single for almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
And I would rather be a girlfriend, and then it's like, oh, when we start talking and like he want to see me all the time. I work a lot. And I'm in my still up and coming like stage right now, so it's like I really care about my craft and my business.
Yeah.
Damn, what the fuck was I saying?
Stay on topic.
Monogamy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like if I can't give you all, I like dating. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there. I do like dating.
So you like being in the streets?
I didn't say I like being in the streets.
You just said you like dating. What's the difference?
I ain't say I like being in the streets. I like dating like one man casually, like I'm talking to someone right now, right? Mm-hmm. And it's working and I'm trying to navigate through it. I'm trying to see like how to get back to the basics of possibly building with somebody that wants to be in a relationship with me.
Okay.
But at the same time,
how do you know?
Huh?
How do you know he wants to be in a relationship?
It's just, it's his actions and his words.
I feel like men are good at faking that stuff.
And they are, and that's why I'm also looking out for myself too, Myron. And
that's cute.
That was cute, right? That was cute.
That's
but
cute.
Yeah, I just don't think monogamy is ideal right now, because I do feel myself like I do want to be in a relationship, but it's like, damn, you really sit and think about the time, the accountability that you have when you start getting into these relationships, and sometimes I'm in the back of my head like, damn, I might just want to like be left alone.
Do the men that you talk to know that you're not monogamous to them?
I didn't say that I wasn't monogamous. I fall into that. Okay. I usually tend to put all of my eggs in one basket.
Okay.
And a bitch be looking stupid as fuck.
But that's what you should be doing. Dating is a bet. Dating is a gamble.
Right.
You can choose the wrong dudes. But I would say choose better dudes. That's number one.
And I will say I have been attracting really great men. But these great men, they start showing those red flags.
Like what?
Okay. Well, hold on. Let's go back on topic. Okay. Let's stay on topic.
Yeah, let's stay on topic.
So the premise basically of the video is that a woman, when she gets in a relationship, she gets everything that she wants, pretty much. Mm-hmm. A guy, when he gets in a relationship, he gets the opposite, meaning he got to suppress everything that he wants. And if you suppress it by letting a woman make you suppress it, but he's basically saying that you're a simp. Do you agree, disagree? What are your thoughts?
I think it's based on the communication. It's like, what is the understanding between the both of y'all of what is supposed to be going on?
What do you mean?
Like, have y'all agreed to both be faithful to each other? Or
that's most relationships. Let's keep the buck. Most relationships you get into, they want to be monogamous with you.
Okay.
So do you think do you think a guy is a simp for suppressing what he actually wants for someone else, aka a woman?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I do not.
All right.
I don't.
We're gonna have an open panel after he goes, because I want to talk.
Are you a simp? No.
Okay, why not?
I hate
if you put in the woman needs or wants on a pedestal and you not worrying about your needs and wants, are you not a simp?
If you put it that way, hell yeah. Because why are you putting yourself to a lower standard than your woman?
Wait, what?
Sense? Because why are we sitting here and you?
And talk to the microphone for me.
Sorry.
Rule number 3.
She remembered. Let's go.
Like, if you, all these expectations you're putting on the relationship, why are you like putting that so much energy into that if that's not what you're coming into it with anyway? If you're coming into the relationship, you with this one person, but in the back of your head, oh, wait, it's somebody else that I'm likely gonna fall in line with, and I want to fuck it on this day.
Mm-hmm.
What was the
why
point?
are you
the
getting
point
in a
is, for most guys, the point is consistent sex. Consistent sex.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you are being faithful to one partner, are you considering yourself a simp?
Well, for me, if I choose to be committed to just one partner, no, because I choose that. Majority of dudes are not choosing that. They are doing basically loyalty to them so they can be loyalty back to you. It's not I want to be loyal to you and faithful to you. It's more so I'm going to be loyal to you to inspire you to be loyal to me.
What's your relationship status right now?
Oh, my God. Stay on topic. Go ahead. Nothing left?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I agree and I slightly disagree, because when you talk about dudes like Drake or Future or like Migos or whoever, like they're in the music industry, so that's a pretty promiscuous industry. So it makes sense for them to be just not even committing to women at all and just be having like casual sex and promiscuous sex or whatever. But I think as a man, if you choose to commit to a woman, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you as a man want to be with one woman and that's actually what you want, I would consider that having sexual discipline. If you are a man who's capable of taking care of multiple women and being with multiple women, which very few people actually are, it's not easy to handle multiple women, but if you have that capability and you want to practice that, then I think that you should be upfront and straight up about it. You shouldn't beat around the bush and, you know, do it behind your woman's back. You should let her know this is who I am, this is what I want, and this is how I move. If you wish to stay with me and you want to be with me, that's fine. If not, you're free to go your own way.
Okay. I actually agree with the choosing part, but how do you know that you wasn't brainwashed like society, like you said? Or for a woman? As far as choosing to be monogamous?
Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? Because I think, like, if you're making average 6-figure job, then I really don't think you're capable of supporting multiple women. I don't think you're capable of even, like, being able to have the energy to put up with multiple women. I think it takes a lot to be able to manage multiple women. But if you are a, as they say, freak of nature, who's high energy, who has his shit together, who's doing everything he has to do, and it still has abundance amounts of energy, then if you want to practice having multiple women, I think if you're honest with a woman, she would appreciate that.
Okay. And what qualifies as a dude to talk to multiple women?
I feel like, well, if you can't take care of one family, then you can't take care of two, right? So if you can't take care of one girl and your shorty's not on point and you're not on point, because the only way your shorty's on point is you're on point as a man. So if your shorty is not on point because you're not on point, then you shouldn't be going out pulling more points, because at that point you're basically just jerking off and shooting blanks. Okay.
And then for you personally, is that something that you want to do, monogamy or the multiple wives? Or
so I ain't stupid like some of y'all, right? I ain't stupid like some of y'all where I got,
oh shit, he attacking y'all character.
Yeah, I ain't stupid like some of y'all. Like, if I got a shorty that I'm chilling with and I'm vibing out with her, I'm not in a rush to go and screw other women. If I got a shorty, I'll let her know that, yo, listen, down the trajectory of our lives, if we have children and I'm with you and I'm taking care of you, once you come to a point where I feel like you can't keep up with my energy, I am going to practice polygamy. I'm not going to do it in the way where I'm doing it behind your back. I'm not going to do you dirty or none of that. You will still be taken care of. The family will still be taken care of. But as a man, if I'm capable and responsible enough to take care of you and our children, and I'm responsible enough to take care of another woman and another family, then I'm going to go ahead and practice that.
Okay. And then ladies, what are your thoughts real quick about what he said? None? They tapped out. What the fuck going on?
No, I'm trying to think. I mean, if that's an open conversation, you know, you decide to have with your partner, that's just that.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's between you and your partner.
Would y'all be okay with that? Would y'all not be okay with that? What parameters would need to happen for y'all to be okay with that?
He just said them.
No, I'm talking about you.
For the woman that's
for
on the
you,
other side
yes.
of that shit. I feel like, shit, you want to do what you going to do, I'm going to do what I want to do too.
Oh my God. So you saying the men and women are saying you're going to do whatever the man does. So are you going to take care of the family too? Are you going to protect when times of peril?
I don't think he's really doing what the man does.
I just feel like it's like, if you're doing what you want to do, you are satisfying, you're feeding your urges. That's basically what you're doing, right, Myron?
His name is not Myron.
I'm calling him Myron.
What'd you say, Pumpkin? What'd you say, Miss Halloween?
Oh, you trying
you
to
right,
drown
GQ.
niggas?
I'm about to get sassy real quick.
Okay. I'm saying, like, are you feeding like those urges when you say, like, okay, we've been married or whatever, and we finally get older and we're to that point where she can't keep up with your energy anymore? It's like, are you gonna have a problem if that woman is on that same type of timing and she also wants to have other counterparts?
Of course, it makes absolutely no sense for women to practice promiscuity. If you are practicing multiple partners as a woman and you end up having babies, you don't know who the father is, biologically, your brain is not wired to be able to handle multiple partners. There's nothing about a woman who actually wants to be with the man that wants to be with another man. When women commit to a man, they generally tend to attach themselves to that man and they want to be taken care of. I don't think women have a natural desire to practice polygamy.
How do you know that?
These modern women might be a little different, but women that you can actually, you know, you
that's
want.
That's why modern women stay single.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at too. Yes. Go ahead.
Ask me another question. Ask me that question, but like, what y'all want to hear? Because I can give it to you straight.
Like perimeters. So for instance, you meet a guy and he says, hey, I want to, how much money I need to make, how tall he needs to be, etc., for him to be able to practice dealing with multiple women and you.
I'm okay. I don't like sharing.
Okay.
That dick is mine. So it's just like,
bro. Go ahead.
Like, I feel like, we're not dating exclusively then. If you want,
yes, exclusively on your side. Yes, I know his side.
Why is it
that's not
one-sided?
fair. Yeah, that's one side.
Life's not fair.
Why would I exclusively
When a robber comes in, he gotta basically die for you. That's not fair.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if your shorty say,
It's not happening. So I don't even go there.
Okay.
If your man said, yo, from now on, you're paying the bills and you're taking care of me and it's your job to protect me if somebody breaks into our house, what would you say?
If I want to step out and have other partners.
No. I'm saying if a man breaks into your house and your man's like, babe, go take care of that guy that just broke in. Like, do something about it. What would you say?
I'd be like, nigga, you supposed to be busting back with me. What's up with you?
All right, so exactly. Why are you taking the feminine imperative and trying to place it on the masculine? We operate out of completely different places. As a man, you keep saying, oh, if your shorty wanted to practice that. Shorties, generally speaking, historically do not practice polygamy. Men throughout all of history have practiced having multiple families, multiple wives, multiple sexual partners.
That's your traditional thinking.
That's not.
No, this is history.
That's history.
But I'm just saying, like,
Isn't history traditional?
that's traditional. That's traditional.
And it's common sense at the end of the day.
Oh, that's common sense
So
to
the
you?
fact that you said, oh, that's a man's job to take care of you. Somebody breaks into the house. That's also traditional. That's what traditional men did.
I didn't say that. I said you supposed to be busting back too, both of us. Get your shit together. I said both of us.
Man,
I highly doubt the best thing you could do. The best thing you could do.
If somebody comes to my house and tries to rob me and my men, I'm a woman. I have 3 guns already. Okay, that's me living on my own. I feel like I said, it's a team. We busting them motherfuckers up. Yeah. Because baby, if I see you stressing and you shooting, I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, so what if he stayed in the bed and he made you protect the household? What would your next move be?
Bye.
Bye, right?
We're gonna have a discussion. Yeah.
No,
for sure.
no. It's probably bye.
It's probably bye.
Okay, why?
Yeah,
No, hold on. Why?
Because it's like, damn, like, first off, and not even going off of those like societal norms, like, damn, I'm the one.
Stay on topic. Why?
I should not have been doing that shit alone.
Okay.
I
agree. But why?
Because just off the base.
Because it's a man's job.
I was trying to get her to the water.
I was trying to say this is both. This is both our household. We should both be trying to protect it. That's why.
Okay, so if your fucking, I don't know, sister lives in that household, you would expect her to be equally protecting the household as you?
Girl, if you know where my guns at and stuff and you know how to, yes, everybody should be trying to defend this household.
Change the scenario up a bit. Change the scenario from breaking into the house that you guys are out on the street and a man slaps your butt.
If a man slap my butt and my mans don't do nothing, it's a problem.
Why?
Because I'm your woman and another man just came in, embarrassed the hell out of you, for one, and invaded your woman's space for 2. And you not gonna do nothing?
Okay, so why is it his job to do something versus your job to do something because he slapped you?
Baby, I'm gonna do something. You best believe I'm gonna do something.
But if he does nothing, you would look at him differently or not want to be with him.
Yes, I would.
Why?
Because that is what a man is supposed to do.
God damn. So finally you have the water. Now you need to drink. Men and women bring different things to relationships.
Yes.
So a woman, what she wants, generally speaking, obviously there's hoes out here and there's modern women that are, you know, promiscuous, etc. Generally speaking, they want someone taller than them. They want security. They want provisioning. They want guidance. They want etc. So you get everything you want in a relationship. A guy has to go against everything that he wants to be in a relationship, which is for him is variety. So basically, this is the whole premise of the video.
How do y'all know that everybody wants?
It's not that everybody.
It's not everybody.
If a man wants to practice that.
Yes.
If a man wants to.
Then I mean,
hold on. I'm gonna actually disagree with you. Okay. I would say it's everybody. Now it's up to them to be disciplined enough if they want to carry it out or not. But it's everything goes back to biology. How many kids can you have? In 1 year. In 1 year. In 1 year. One, right? How many kids can he have?
A milli.
So that means you set up for quality. You set up to make sure you pick the right person. He set up to, it doesn't matter the right person. It's just bodies everywhere. It's quantity for him. It's quality for you.
But why you want just anybody carrying yourself?
I didn't say that's not anybody. I'm just letting you know what guys want or biology is programmed for you to do, which is variety. And for you, it's about quality. So in a relationship, you get everything that you want from your dude. But in a relationship, a guy has to go against everything that he wants. That's the premise of the video. So the premise is if you're a dude and you get into a relationship and you are not practicing polygamy or you're not out here in the streets and you're being faithful because you want your woman to be faithful or because your woman said, hey, I want you to be faithful to me, be monogamous, and you choose that, are you not a simp?
No.
Okay. All right. Yes, you are. Like, what the fuck?
No, because you just said if you chose.
No, I didn't say I
You
chose.
said that
I said very specifically that if the woman said to me, hey, I want you to be monogamous, and I said yes, that's her deciding for me, not me deciding for myself.
Okay.
So if you choose to do it as a man, I feel like there are men out there that have a shorty and they're like, all right, I'm cool, which eventually you'll probably get to a point where they want to be polygamous too. But if you're as a man, you're locked down with one shorty, like that's your call, bro. But if you're not approaching other women or you're not willing to bring in multiple women because your shorty's like, oh, don't you dare, then yeah, you pretty much fall into that category.
All right. Any thoughts? Before all right. Wait, what the fuck? We got some super chats now. He goes in the super chat. He says, how Orange became an expert with the mouth sounds. Please do not get her started. Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats while we go on. Can you fucking... What the fuck? All right, Playboy Lottie sends a super chat. He says, Don hit them with the candy store analogy. I don't do Myron takes, bro. If I bust my butt 24 hours and make 6 figures, I'm going to have my other girls on the side. Yeah, I agree. Y'all, what are your thoughts on that?
Baby, do what you want, you know, but we're just not exclusive. Cool.
It's the mindset of how you approach it.
Yeah.
Because if you saying that, like, you finna do it regardless.
Yeah. Then there you go. That's what it's going to be.
You just going to be single.
But here's the kicker, ladies. You will never be able to sexually satisfy your dude by yourself. Most dudes lie about this stuff. Most dudes lie about, hey, it's only you. I only want to be with you. And blah, blah, blah. Majority of dudes, they want to fuck other women. All right, continuing on. They got silent as fuck after I said that.
You a man, you know how your dick operates. I can't tell you how your dick operates. So.
I wish I could feel what y'all feeling.
Trust me, you don't.
Yeah, you really don't.
Yeah, you really don't. Yeah. Eamon sends a super chat. He says, what would you want? Ride the sea carousel or choose one person and learn them? The fuck? All right. Actually, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah. I said, actually, we're going to go this way. Because that's a good question. Would you personally rather have one dude that you with, that you admire, you respect, or you rather be out here in the streets?
Oh, no. I definitely just want one person.
Okay.
For sure.
I would want one person.
Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on.
But nah, because at this point in my life, I will explore my options.
Oh, gosh. What does that mean?
That means I ain't ready to settle down all the way.
So you telling me the right dude comes to you, he's not going to be your ideal, but he's pretty much there in all capacities. You're not going to try to settle down with him.
I would try, but at the same time, if I'm not 95%, I'm not going to say 100%.
Damn.
How old are you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
23. So
23?
why I'm not in a complete rush right now, but
Yeah, you should
All
be.
right, so what age do you feel like is the right age for a woman to
Ooh,
settle
we
down?
can get into that, yeah.
What age do you feel like is the right age for a woman to settle down?
I feel like into my late 20s, I'd probably be ready. That's just because on the trajectory of my path right now.
Yeah.
What I have going on.
We
I'm
really
trying
worried
to get my
about-
education
yeah.
and
There
form
it is.
some other
Is that it?
stuff on the background
Yeah.
before I feel like I'm ready to.
Do you think you could be attractive 10 years from now at your late 20s to men, or you going to be your most attractive now?
She gonna be fine regardless.
Forget about-
Nope. I'm
forget
asking
about-
her. I'm asking her.
Forget about 10 years, bro. Give it 5.
That's what I'm saying, 5.
I mean, I could be not.
I'm gonna look like my mama.
Realistically
so
speaking, do
But
you think...
realistically, based on my genetics, I'm gonna be bad. as
yeah,
fuck,
we
so,
gonna shit.
I mean, you've been talking about biology this whole time, so based on my biology, I'm gonna be straight.
Well, here's another fact for you ladies. So maybe y'all need some more water to drink. Men from the ages of 18 to 60 prefer women from the ages of 18 to 24. So generally speaking, can you go to eat right and fucking work out and etc. and push that time back? Yeah, you can, 100%. But generally speaking, dudes prefer women between those ages. So no, to answer the question, you are not going to be more attractive to men.
Asked me, what do I think about me?
No. I didn't ask you personally. I asked, to men, would you be more attractive in 5 years to men than you are now? That's what I asked specifically. Okay. Well, I'm telling you straight
Okay,
up.
you can tell me.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
This is part of like the whole feminist thing that he was talking about, right? Like, so a lot of shorties think nowadays, or modern women specifically think that, yo, I'm just gonna chill and have fun in my early 20s, and then I'm gonna settle down in my late 20s and find a good guy to be with who we can take care of each other, etc. But that's not how men operate. Men that are coming into their 25 to 30 are thinking, yo, I want an 18 to 21-year-old. Even men that are 30 to 50 are thinking, yo, I want a 24, 25-year-old. Once a woman hits 27, 28, your ability to produce multiple children kind of starts going downhill. And if a man is getting married and committing to one woman, the only reason he's doing it is to provide lineage. It's basically to produce. So it's a bad bet for a man to settle down with a woman who's older. Not to say it's impossible, but it's your chances significantly decrease as you get older.
Yeah. Anything? Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's see. Gus has another super chat. Thank you for the super chat. He says, a promiscuous woman is a 304. I think he was answering your question a long time ago. A promiscuous man is a 304 maker. Women set the market right now. Men just adapt. Your past and body count matters to men. What are your thoughts? Hold on. Go ahead.
I disagree. I mean, yeah, men are 304 makers for sure. But women don't make up the market, the men do. Because I feel like every girl falls in love at least once. And when shorties are in high school and shit, they fall in love because, you know, dumbass daddies don't know how to take care of their daughters. And they fall in love with the wrong man, skew their idea of love, basically become hoes, and then...
Hold on. You don't think women set up and make the market?
Definitely not. The highest tier of men make up the market.
Okay.
It stems from the highest tier of men, men that have access to whatever women they want. Women, yeah, for sure, on a high school level.
Okay, you cleared that up for me because I was about to say. All right.
But ideally, I mean, if a grown man, y'all gonna be cringing at this, but if a grown ass man decides that he wants to bag somebody from high school, it's not hard for him to do. Women are attracted to very specific things, and when a woman is attracted to you, she's not thinking about how old you are or if this is right or wrong. When a woman is in awe of you, she's in awe of you, and she's willing to do whatever, wherever, whatever.
That's actually facts. All right. Final thoughts, questions, and then what's your Instagram? We can start from this side. What you?
What is it? My bad.
Final thoughts, Instagram, and if you have any questions for the panel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about this chat shit. I ain't really like toxic like that.
No, not questions for them. I'm talking about questions for us.
No, I was just saying about chat. Like, I could really care about what all of these dudes say. I'm actually not against women. I truly believe that the perspective that I provide is a healthy perspective for communities and society.
Okay. And what's your Instagram?
Plug me, Scatter Pieces Podcast. Check me up.
Same thing.
Yeah, honestly, this was just a learning experience for me. I've never done nothing like this. I respect both male and female perspectives. I don't don't have all the answers. You can follow me on Instagram at JUSJASSS.
All right.
Closing remark.
Closing remarks or any questions, any beef that you got on the panel, anything like that, and then your IG as well.
I don't beef with nobody.
Any debates you want to have, arguments, same shit.
Just keep dating.
No, don't do that.
Keep dating. I'm not even saying exclusively. Keep dating until somebody shows you differently why you should stop. Okay? Keep doing what you're doing until somebody shows you why you should be taken off the market. Do what you feel. Y'all can follow me at DVMN.LOO. Down low. And this your girl Logan Shalice checking out, babe.
All right, to the 12% of women that's watching right now, do not follow that advice. Get a father, not even a father figure. Get a male figure in your life, a cousin, a dad, a brother, and correlate with them to actually date the right dudes.
So you
ain't that? Is that? So what you doing?
No. When most women pick and date the right dudes, the way you be making it sound is, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to the bar, I'm date, I'm gonna hook up, I'm gonna do whatever. But what I'm talking about is dating in a intention, right?
That's what you're assuming. You're assuming what I meant by that.
She getting sassy.
He's assuming what I meant by that.
All right. Well, I cleared it up for you.
Date with intent, of course.
Okay.
But I'm saying until a person shows you why you should be taken off the market, why you should be consistent with somebody, date with intent. Do what you do until
No. Again, your mindset is putting the blame, or I guess the thing on the man. It's on you to give value to the man. The men are the gatekeepers of sex. You are the women are the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers of relationship. So you have to bring value to the man so he can actually have you. Not you have to. A guy have to prove himself. You have to prove yourself.
It's equal as well too, though. I feel like it's on both parts.
How? He already proved himself before. when he fucked you?
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
For a dude
It's
to
not-
fuck, no, okay, I'm gonna break it down very clearly.
Okay.
For a dude to fuck you, he probably had to be a certain height. He gotta make a certain money. He gotta have certain status. Maybe not you. Maybe you giving it to everybody. But I'm talking about.
I'm not.
Okay. Okay. Majority of women, they have standards, right?
Okay.
So if you're a dude and you already meet her standards as a man, you already know how to take her on a date. You confident, etc. Blah blah blah. Whatever her standards are, you already proved yourself, and you have sex. After you have sex, it's your turn now to prove to me why you should be in a relationship.
Who's to say that little ass date and that little other shit is you proving yourself to me?
You did by opening your legs.
You're saying that? Who said that I even open my legs after that?
I'm saying, generally speaking, in modern dating, right? A man chases a woman.
Let me
right?
tell you something about me,
Hold
babe.
on, I wasn't finished.
Okay, go ahead.
So a man chases a woman, all right? She deems him valuable enough to have sex. After they have sex, it's now her turn to prove to him for a relationship. I don't understand how this is not communicating correctly.
Because
What he's basically saying is you wouldn't mess with a dude who wasn't already capable or / had proven himself. So you wouldn't be talking to a dude if he wasn't already at a certain caliber or he hadn't shown you that he was competent as a man. So his proof, the proof that a man is providing to a woman, is the simple fact that the woman is already attracted to the man.
But that goes the same for y'all.
But men see women in two different ways. Men can either see you sexually or they can see you with relationship potential. If they're looking at you sexually, it means they're willing to sleep with you, they're willing to hook up with you, they're just willing to spend some time with you. If they're looking at you from a relationship perspective, it means that they're willing to take you out on dates and get to know you and kind of slowly build that up. But that's where it's completely up to the woman in a sense to decide which side she ends up, but it's not conscious, it's subconscious. It's how the woman acts, what she says, etc. But point being is, a man proves himself to you by the simple fact that you're interested in that man. A man expects to be proven to by seeing how you provide value into his life.
Yes.
Okay. I agree with that as well.
Oh my God, I just said that.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
go ahead.
He explained it better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
No, what's your final thoughts, and then what's your IG? Did you give your IG, by the way?
Yeah, y'all want it again. DVMN.LOO. Damn low.
All right.
Yeah, no, I ain't got no other thoughts. I mean,
No
y'all
final
kind of
thoughts.
just talked about it just with the
I kind of want you to ask more questions. I want you to get something off your chest.
I ain't got nothing on my chest. I'm the host. Boo boo.
Say something.
Oh my God, don't need to. All right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow anyone that was on the panel today, I will put their IGs in the description below. Join the Patreon army. Get Red Pill and Chill on Amazon. Just type in Red Pill and Chill, and we out. Peace.